Do you get this? These are sound, hard principles. These are facts. These have to do with Homo sapiens. These have to do with beings. These have to do with planets. People do not feel safe in our ethics areas. Right now, the people of the United States at this particular time and period do not feel safe because riots are liable to spring up at any time, any place. A shopkeeper can't call his soul his own because anybody apparently has a right to walk in, smash the windows, and say, I'm a rioter, and this is all because I don't have a vote. Therefore, I can break your window and everything. And some cop tries to arrest him. The cop is immediately thrown in prison for interfering with civil rights. What the hell do you think? What the hell do you think is going to happen to that economy? We speak of technology as an economy. What do you think is going to happen to it? It's going to go broke. That's what's going to happen to it. Its money's going to devaluate and be worth less and less. Its production is going to be less and less valuable. Security is going to be less and less, and people will be less and less happy to be part of that country. Now, one of the unstabilizing things in countries today is the definition of a sovereign power. You don't think that has very much to do with Scientology. It has a great deal to do with it, because the international law definition of a sovereign power is as follows. That government which can protect the lands and people from foreign aggression is, by fact and definition, the sovereign power of that area. What did the atom bomb do? There isn't a government on earth can protect its lands or its people from foreign aggression. All some slap-happy nut has to do in any part of the world today with, I don't know how many countries have atom bombs. Flop an atom bomb at any country in the world. There it goes. Boom. Now, therefore, what does that mean? That means that the governments of nations today cannot protect their government, cannot protect their people, cannot protect their land from foreign attack, because there is no defense against that weapon. They know this, they're unstabilized, they're dispersed, and they know they are fakes. They know they're fakes. They know they can't protect the land and people, so therefore they're just sort of tax-hungry bums. They're sort of marauders like locusts. So they don't get in ethics, because they think of their technology as something that is dwindling, something that is going, something that's losing. While you are moving in as a vital, new thrust of life, your technology is not solidly moved into the community. Your technology is not solidly moved into the nations of the world at this particular speaking. Funny part of it is, I notice in ads and other places that they're beginning to use Scientology phraseology and Scientology think more and more. This is always a flatter. This always flatters it. They've sort of heard on it on the undercurrent. They sort of think in those terms more and more, simply preparing the way. A vital philosophy is always preceded by a gradual change in the area it is being introduced into. The area starts picking up its phraseology, it starts picking up its technology, it starts getting expressed in the arts, long before the people have even heard of it. But this is a vital new wave. It's a vital new wave. Justice for the old orders become pointless. Why should they get injustice? Why should they even arrest anybody and throw him in jail? They're just going to let him out again. And if they do arrest the guy, why, it isn't going to improve production any. Because there is no, that's gone. We're looking at a dying scene. It doesn't realize how fast it is dying. We belong to a new world. And as we move forward, we have our own ways of handling things. And the think that goes along with it is that as long as in any area which we control, we can keep tech precisely practiced in that area and not squirreled in any way, as long as we can keep that, morale will stay up, ethics will be relatively light, prosperity will be considerable, and everything will go along great. But when that breaks down, we have to put ethics in to the degree that we have to put it back together again. But now, as we approach a new area where our technology is not in at all, ethics, of course, has to go in very hard, because our tech is so out as to be in a condition of non-existence in that area. And right now we're really suffering from the fact that we haven't taken full responsibility for all mental treatment, all psychosomatic treatment on the entire planet. We're actually shrinking away from our responsibility to that degree, and we're paying for it.